What's up, this is Jake with Hike 734, and today I'm hiking with my friend Jan and my wife Kristen, and today we're heading to Lupine Lake in the Flathead National Forest. The trail comes off of Griffin Creek Road, drops down, it crosses the creek, and then works its way up, all the way up to the lake. And the trail drops down into the really dark forest and fairly steeply descends, just working its way through nice big trees, lots of spruce and other wet trees, and then comes to this really cool canyon, which I would really like to see this in the spring because I bet there's an amazing waterfall, but it is quite the drop down below, and you can just feel the cool air coming up from there. And then the trail works its way down, just kind of picking its way through the trees, and then finally comes down where it crosses over the creek, and we were calling it the Refrigerator Canyon, as it definitely had a significant temperature drop. From there, the trail just starts working its way on up, and from here it's not very steep. It just kind of gradually works its way up, and the forest kind of changes as we kind of climbed on up, and starting out more in the spruce wet forest where it was a lot cooler, and then gradually started turning its way up and getting into just bigger trees, and just the larch, once again, yellow and amazing, and eventually kind of came up to this bench where it just starts working its way, and it spends a lot more time being level, and then it would have little tiny sections where it would start climbing up, and we just cruised on that for a while, and it didn't take super long. It's a fairly short hike. It's about a couple miles to the lake itself, and after, like I said, just some ups and levels, then we finally turned over and we went down to the lake at the foot of the lake, and there's this big log area, and you're just looking up towards the head of the lake, and it's just really pretty. It's a very wooded lake, and so there's just lots of trees around, but for us it's been a very quiet lake and a nice quiet hike, and then we continued on from there and worked our way all the way more towards the head of the lake and perched ourselves up on some nice rock outcropping there, and overall really nice hike. It's a wooded hike, and so it's definitely not one that's strung out with views, but it's nice and quiet, and it's just kind of cool to just see the different elevations. And another thing, just as kind of a good recommendation, is to make sure you bring on a little trash bag so you can pick up some leftover litter, because that can tend to be a little bit of an issue. But overall, a real nice hike in the National Forest. And this is Jake and Jan and Kristen with Hike 734, and we're hiking to Lupine Lake in the Flathead National Forest. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and head on over to hike734.com for more goodness.